Hello everyone, this is Val from Val's Craft Creations, and today we're gonna be making this small it's a coin pouch or a coin envelope. It have double flaps and it have pockets. Let me show you. I will show you how I'm gonna close it, but we have two flaps, one pocket here, small pocket with I did a little tag with a piece of paper that I had left from the paper that I used for this coin pouch. And then here inside I had two journaling cards. And the pocket in the back is expandable. You can see here on the side. And it have a lot of space. Plenty of space for you to put a lot of ephemera there. But if you want a flat, to do flat mail, then don't put, a lot of things on your pockets. But this is a very easy, fun project that you can make with one 12 by 12 paper. In the back, I just use a strip of, a strip of the paper that I use here that I had left. And then for my closure, I use a eyelet and some thread. You can do your closure any way you like. Maybe you want to use Velcro and close both of your pockets. You can do the one that you put a circle here and you go around it like this, and then you close it around the circle. Or I just wanted to do something simple, so I use an eyelet and this thread. And the way I'm gonna close this, so I'm gonna go around and around. And then I'm just gonna tie a little bow in the front, and that will be my closure. And this was very easy to make. I was making this for a swap. I'm on a group and they have a swap where we had to send our partner I think it's two coin pouches. And I was making mine and I said, you know what, I'm gonna record this because this is very easy and fun to make, and I want you to learn how to do it as well. So I say, let me record the process for, for my subscribers. But this is not my original idea. I will leave in the description box, hopefully I will not forget, I will leave maybe 2 links of crafters that made this before. And if you search for coin envelope or coin pouches, you will find a bunch of tutorials. So this is nothing new. This has been done before. It's not my original idea, like I told you, but I will list some other links below for inspiration as well. And I'm gonna show you how to create this. Here you have like a little space for the flap on the top, and that way it will create more space. But you don't need this if you don't want to. It's a little convenience because you have more space if you're gonna put more stuff inside your pocket. But if you're only gonna use it for flat Happy Meal or something, just do it simple. But I will give you measurements and everything. Let me put it aside, and I'm gonna be using this Vicky butane paper. I have used this paper before in different projects. I don't have a lot left, and I love this paper because it is bright. And I like the combination of color. I usually work with muted colors, but when I saw this paper, I really like it. And I already cut my pieces, but I'm gonna pick another paper and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna maybe use this one here. And I'm gonna show you what the measurements are. I have a lot of scrap here from other projects. I may use some of this for journaling cards and tags. So let me put this, on the bottom of the back. And let me see what I want to use. No, I don't want a directional one. It doesn't matter, but I don't want to. So I think I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna put my paper aside. I got this paper Tuesday morning for $6.99, but I went the other day to Tuesday morning and see if I can find more of that brand, but they didn't have any. So you're gonna need your scoreboard and your cutter, paper cutter. Sorry, my voice is kind of raspy. My throat and my ear is hurting a little bit. So I have some water here. Let me drink some so I can clear my voice a little bit. So let me show you. You can get, I'm gonna try to make two from one 12 by 12 paper. You need two pieces like this, but maybe I can use this piece and create a pocket and the side, maybe a pocket smaller than what we're gonna have for this one. And then the side, how do you call the spandlers on the side? Maybe we can create this. So I'm gonna try to make two from one 12 by 12 paper. That's my goal. So let's cut. Let me give you a measurement. So you're gonna need two pieces of 3 1/4 by 12. So we're gonna cut two pieces, 3 1/4 by 12. 1, 3 1/4. Wait, I was going backwards. And I'm gonna cut my third piece and put it to the side for now, and see what we create with these two pieces that we had left. Did I cut it wrong? Yes, I cut it smaller. Well, I guess I will do a smaller one. I will try it. So after you cut your piece, put one to the side. This is gonna be your base, and we're gonna cut this one. And you're gonna turn your paper to the 12 inches side, and we're gonna cut two pieces of, well, you're gonna cut one piece 3 7/8. 3 here. My 7/8 is this line after the 3 1/4. And you know how I learned this? I was having so much fun with the 1/8 of an inch. So I learned that, you know, your 3, you cut 1, 2, and 3. So this is the 1, the first small line after the 3 here, after the number, is your 1/8. Then you count 2, and the third line is your 3/8, and then you go for like that, 3, 4, 5, 8, 6, 7, 8. And that's the way I learned, because I was having a lot of problem with that. So you're gonna need a piece 3 by, I have my measurements here, is 3 7/8. Okay, 3 7/8, and then that piece you're gonna cut it 1 1/2 inches. So this is your piece that you cut it 3 7/8. You're gonna turn it around, and you're gonna cut two pieces of 1 1/2, and that's gonna be the spandrels on the side. 1 1/2. Okay, and then with the piece that you had left, you're gonna cut, let me see, 3 inches, and that's gonna be your pocket right there. And that's just gonna be your front pocket. So you're gonna have 4 pieces for your pouch. So let me tell you again. You cut 2 pieces, 3 1/4 by 12. Then you put your 1 piece to the side, and the piece that you had left, which is this one, you're gonna cut, you're gonna put it on your 12 mark, and you're gonna cut this here, 3 7/8, and then your piece of the 3 7/8, you're gonna cut 2 pieces of 1 1/2, and then from this piece that you had left, you're gonna cut at the 3 mark, and that's gonna be your pocket. You have this left that you can use as a for the other one, but I cut mine too small, but that's fine. I still had this paper that I cut before, so I'm gonna try to do different. With this one that I cut smaller, I may try to do maybe a smaller pouch. We will see. Okay, so now we're gonna score your main piece, and you have to see what side you want to be your front and back. And let me tell you, you don't need a double-sided paper. It's more convenient, but if you don't have it, don't worry. You can use the white side inside and then decorate the flaps. So, you know, it doesn't matter. Use what you have. So I think I'm gonna use the red for outside. It's gonna be my base, and then my pocket will be this. Okay, so we're gonna score your piece that is 3 1/4 by 12, and we're gonna score at 1 3/4. You know, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm not measuring right. So 1 3/4. Then you're gonna go to 5 3/4. And then your last two are gonna be on 10 3/8. And like I told you, this is the 10. 1, 2, 3 is the line after the quarter, the 10 1/4. So you're gonna score at 10 3/8. And then you're gonna score at 10 1/2. And that will give you your flap. Okay, so that's the scoring for this piece. Then for your pocket, let me see. You're gonna go, let me make sure. Okay. You remember your pocket is 3 1/4 by 3. Okay, so this is gonna be your top right here, and or you just depending on your paper, you know, but this is gonna be my top. So I'm gonna score, my first score line is gonna be, let me show you on the right side. So this is gonna be my top, right? So I'm gonna score a 1/4 inch around it, not on the top where your pocket's gonna be the top of your pocket. Don't score there. So you're gonna score on 3 sides a 1/4 inch. So I'm gonna turn around. It's gonna score on the 1/4 mark, turn around, and then I score at the 1/4 mark. And that will give me my pocket, and I'm gonna do a little notch here soon. But we're gonna finish score everything, and then we will move forward with the other stuff. So your two pieces are gonna be the expandable thing on the side. We're gonna score at, put it here, and we're gonna score at 3/8, which is the number after the let me see, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3 is the number after the 1/4 mark. So 3/8. Then you're gonna score at 3 1/4 and 1 1/8, and is the little line after the 1. You're gonna score there. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing with your last piece. So you're gonna score, I always forget, the 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, is the number after the 1/4. I always forget that. So 3/8 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and then 1 1/8. And that's it for the scoring and cutting. I'm gonna try to do 2 of the pouches. I may try to do the small one, but I'm not gonna have measurement for that one, but that's fine. We will try and see. So let's fold all our lines. Okay, so the one that had these two, maybe you can see here, the 2 line here, that's gonna be your top flap, which is this one here. Let me open it. So the one that had the 2 lines is your top flap. This one, you see here, the marks. So that's your top flap. So you're gonna fold in half here on your line here. And then this flap, you're gonna fold it to the front. See, this is your front flap, and then this one to the front too. But remember, you have 2 score lines, so you have to do both. And that's your base. It's very easy. I had to distress my paper is, but it's very, very easy. Okay, and then let me get my scissor here. On your pocket, let me do the notch, my little notch here on the top. And then on these squares here, I'm gonna cut like this. I don't know how you call that, but let me show you. Right there where the line meets, I'm gonna cut right there, and that will take off a little bit of bulk from my pocket, and my pocket's gonna be red like that. Or you can go like this, but I'm gonna put it black, and red. So let me fold it. And that will give me my pocket. So my pocket's gonna be like this. Okay? And it doesn't matter because my paper here, you see this red have more black than this one, so. And then this, depending on what color you want to show, I want the red to show. So I guess, let me see, do I have to fold it like this? Let me see, let me make sure. Yeah, I want the red to show. Or you can, if you want to show the other side, then if you have a double-sided paper, then you fold it the other way. Let me see which one I like better. I think I'm gonna go with the red. I'm gonna go with the red. So I'm gonna fold it again to the color I want to show, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. My daughters are home. They're talking in the living room, so if you hear them voices, that's them, my daughters. Okay, so now we're gonna construct our pouch. At this point, I'm gonna round my corners for my flaps. That's optional, and that's if you want, and I like it rounded like that. So I'm gonna round my flaps. I think it look better like that, you see? And I'm gonna distress. And maybe I will distress. Let me see. I'm just gonna use my distress ink, but let me see if I had the red one. I should have here. Let me use that one. I forgot to get it out before I started the recording. This one is Aged Mahogany. It's like a red color, burgundy. I'm gonna distress with that one. Doesn't matter. It's here you cannot see. I just don't want this white show from, you know, when you fold it. I'm just gonna distress around it. You can see it better on this side, the color that I'm using. Let me distress it here too. And after you distress your piece, you're ready to, let me see if I'm missing anything. And then now you're ready. I'm gonna add my front pocket. Just gonna use my glue, my liquid glue. You can use your glue gun, you can use double-sided tape. Just gonna use my glue. Try not to put that much. And try to be as precise as possible. In this pocket, you can put it more to the top, depending on where you like it. Let me see if I have a piece of paper here that I can clean my glue. Okay, so you had your pocket. Look, right there. So this is gonna look like this. And then, let me see. And then we're gonna do this. I'm sorry, I was thinking if I distress this, yes, okay. So now, for this, I should distress this too. I don't know why my paper, when I did it the first time, it didn't crack like that, like in some places, like here. But that's fine. We can hide that with the distress ink. There. Now we're gonna glue this. So you can glue it here on this in the middle, but I like to do it here on this flap because that way I know how to control where I want them. Here, if this piece is larger, so you can make a mistake. So I'm just gonna glue it here on this one, and this had to go to the inside. You can put it this way too. But, you know, depending on the color that you want to show, this part, this flap, is gonna go inside, okay? So let me put some glue. And I leave a little gap there, closer to my score line. Make sure that this is inside, that it's no showing, like it's hidden, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. It's good to use your liquid glue because that way if you need to move it and fix it, it's easier than if you use your, you know, your glue gun. If you use your glue gun, as soon as you put it down, you cannot move it anymore. Okay, make sure it's where I want them. You cannot see them from this side. So now we're gonna close our pocket. And you can use your double-sided tape. I know I already told you, but I'm gonna use my glue. So I like to hold it here in place so I can push them down. And your little pouch is ready. See how pretty? Now we're gonna do the closure, and here you can, like I told you, you can use your eyelid, you can use whatever you have available. I'm gonna use eyelids. You can use a brad. Maybe you have something like this, it's larger. And then you can put, maybe I should try this and cover this. Let's see, I had this. Do I want that big? I had this. No, I don't like that. I think I'm gonna go with this one, and then if I do the other one, I will do the other closure. I had this one, but these ones are too small. Where was this one? I don't even know where I picked this one. I'm just gonna try there. And I think I like this one. I'm gonna go with that one for this one. Let's see. And I'm gonna use a piece of string here. This. I'm gonna go. That's enough. The string. There. I don't know if I want to like do one, go like this and then go like that and close it on the bottom. Maybe let me try that and see. Okay, so let me see where I want this. I'm gonna try to trying to see what's the middle, but I think that's good enough. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try. You can move it. Maybe I should have, let's see if I can do like a knot. Let's see if I can hide it on the underneath. I'm experimenting here. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Try to put it underneath. Let me fix it. I think I'm gonna may need to glue it in place because I want one to go up and one. So I'm gonna remove this and be careful with my paper. Let me see if I can get it off. Right there. So I want to put a little bit of glue there. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue there to do that with my glue gun, but trying to put a little bit of glue on top. Okay, so let's see, let's try this again. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put that on the same place, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna cover the other side. Here I go again. Oh, they're on the same place. So I'm gonna let this dry, my strand, while I cover this. And let's cover this with, let me move this out of the way. Let me get a piece of paper. Do I want it red or, I don't know if I want it red. Let me see from my scrap here. I think I may use black. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with black. Gonna trace a little piece of this paper. Just gonna trace it with my pencil. I wanted to try a different closure, so let's see how that works. So this is gonna go right there, like that. I think I want to cover this with a piece of tape. Just gonna use my masking tape. I'm just gonna put a little piece to cover that a little bit more. My brat in the back. There. Of course, I close my glue. Okay. Perfect. I just need to trim it and we will check and see how this works. Just gonna trim it just a little bit right here. there. Okay. So my closure is gonna go like this and close down here. Now I don't need that much string. See, or maybe I can close it here on the top. That will work too. Well, let me leave it to dry first. Make sure this sticking down. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that to, and let me do the other one. Let's that one dry there for a moment. Let's do another one. Let me check my time. Okay, we have time to do another one, then maybe we can decorate one of them. I wanted to try to do the smaller one, but I think I'm just gonna go with this one here. So let's do the measurement again, the cuts. So we're gonna cut 3 inches. And then that's our pocket. And then we're gonna cut another one at 3 7/8. And then 1 1/2 and 1 1/2. And we're gonna score. Score at 1 3/4. Then 5 3/4. Ten 3/8. Just 1 2 3 right here. 10 3/8. And 10 1/2. And then this one is my top. Still don't know what size I'm gonna make my pocket, but a quarter inch and a 1/4 inch on 3 sides. And then this, let me score on this side so you can see it better. So this one is 3/8. So it's 1 2 3/8. Right here, 3/8. 3 1/4. And 1 1/8. Okay. 3 1/4 and 1 1/8. I don't know, I think I like the orange side better. Just gonna fold my flat. After the first one is easier and easier. My 2 lines for my top pocket, right there. The bottom corners here from my pocket. So it's gonna go like this. And then my hinges, I want this side to show. Well, not your, well, it's not hinges, it's your expandables. I found this one easier to make. It was quicker, right? Okay. Let me round my corners. And let me distress the edges real quick here. I think this one I will distress in orange. This one is called, just in case you want to know, Spice Marmalade. My fingers are full of ink. They're ink. Wait. I forgot for a moment what was the color that I wanted for the front. And then this one. And I think I already distressed everything else, right? Let me see. Keep folding this the wrong way. Let me do the notch on my pocket. Okay, that's it for the distressing. Let's glue our pieces down. There. Just cleaning my glue around it. Perfect. And then I'm gonna add this. This is very easy. I think after I'm done recording, I'm gonna keep doing the other ones that I cut the paper. Just by having too much fun. This is easy to make. Make sure that it's aligned here with my outside. Just trying to fix my flap here because it looks like it's not even. Did a mess. Just aligning my paper to the border. So for this one, I'm gonna use the eyelet. I think I'm gonna use that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I'm learning how to use this. I got it Tuesday morning the other day, and I was recording a tutorial and it was kind of messy, but I think I got an idea on how this works. So let me open it here. And then, oops. I forgot to close my pocket. Of course I did. I thought I closed it. Oh my God. So crazy. It wasn't even close. Okay, now we will do the eyelet thing. Let me make sure. Let me see where do I want it. Just gonna eyeball it here. I don't know what I think is the center. Put it maybe a little bit more to the side. So I learned that is here. Let me show you. It's a base, and here it had the it shows you that little thing, this piece right there. So now I know this is the base. And this is the top. The other day I didn't know how to put that. But now I learned that the base goes down. Wait. I didn't press it enough. Wait. Let's try this one more. I don't know why I always have so much problem with this. Okay, so let me put it again. Ay. And there, it's in place. Yes. I'm learning. Make sure that it's in place. Yes. And then where's my string? Just put enough to go around it. My next one, I should use Velcro and see how that works. I think my eyelid needs to be tighter. I think it's kind of loose. Yeah, I think I had to tie that more, like press it harder. So, okay, so this is one. Is the other one? Let's see this one. this one I think I'm gonna go ahead and press this more. Yeah, now it's more secure. And now we just need to decorate. I don't know why this thing here, this flap look like larger than this one. Maybe it's my eyes. Maybe it's because of the design. But then this one, we're gonna go to close it. Like the other one. I don't think that I'm gonna decorate them. I'm just wanted to show you how to make them. I think I'm gonna decorate them later because I didn't bring anything to decorate right now. Look. Let me close the other one. They're so easy to make. You can use ribbon instead of this trim like this. There you go. You have 3. I'm not gonna decorate one because this one is already decorated and it's just the way that you would like to decorate them. It don't have to be, you know, I don't have to show you, just use your imagination. I give you an example here on how I decorate this. But look, so easy to make. It's so pretty. I think your best option is to use maybe double-sided paper, but if you don't have to, just use whatever you have at home. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel today. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And let me know how I'm doing and if you're enjoying my tutorials. Thank you so much. Happy crafting, everyone. See you in the next tutorial.